You're listening to Winnipeg's Classic 107. My name is Simon Rusnak. Sistema Winnipeg is all about making a difference through music. For children with the greatest need and the fewest resources, the program helps offer joy, confidence, a sense of accomplishment through music making. Now, having just started their 10th year of the program, we thought we should check in. So we've reached Sistema Music Director Naomi Wu and WSO Sistema Manager Brent Johnson. Hello to you both.
Hello.
Hi, Simon.
Well, it's great to see you. I want to begin by saying a big congrats on 10 years. What an accomplishment.
Yeah, it really is.
Naomi, I imagine this, of course, a year unlike any other amidst the COVID-19 pandemic. Can you tell us a little bit about getting this year off and running?
Absolutely. Well, I only started with Sistema Winnipeg last year, and last year I knew would be very new for me because it was a brand new experience for me. This year has been no less new than last one. However, after 6 months having not seen most of the students in person, the most exciting thing for me in September was seeing everyone in the flesh again, and of course getting back to making music all together.
That's just so encouraging. I know we were speaking back at the end of last year, talking about, what the plans were, and everything was in flux. So nice that things have taken off here to start this new year. I was over on the Sistema Facebook page and saw some wonderful images of students being welcomed into string families and working on starting their paper orchestras. And then there are also players who've been doing this for a while. And I believe you're joined by a couple of those players. Hi, guys.
Hello. Can you guys introduce yourselves?
Yeah. Oh. Hi, I'm Keisha. I'm a violin Sistema, and I'm in Gravy.
Keisha, we were chatting before we went to air here, and I understand you're a bit of a Sistema veteran. Is that right? You've been doing this for how long?
7 years.
7 years. And what do you enjoy most about Sistema?
Playing my violin and being with my friends.
Yeah, and you're joined by one of those friends. Hey, I'm Simon.
Hi, I'm Haya. I play cellist, and I'm also a student at Sistema.
Oh, that's so great to hear, Haya. How long have you been involved in Sistema?
4 years.
4 years. And so you're both obviously very passionate about it. I'm curious for you, Haya, what do you enjoy most about the Sistema program? Is it the music making as well?
Yeah, I really like playing the cello. It's really fun.
Yeah, it is a great instrument. The violin as well. And I mean, that's what's really exciting about this, is that you guys get to make music and do all of that. And we're going to be hearing more about that very, very shortly. Brent, I want to bring you into the conversation here. You're the Sistema Manager involved with WSO education and community engagement. Just this past week, broader restrictions came into effect for schools, banning the use of wind instruments and prohibiting choir and other activities deemed to be higher risk. Can you speak a little bit more to the challenges being faced in music education and how this is impacting what you and the team at the WSO are doing every day?
Yeah, it's been an interesting fall, and we're really thankful that we're able to continue providing in-person instruction, as Naomi was mentioning, after not having seen the students and after they not having seen each other and their teachers for such a long time. We really value the sense of community that Sistema helps build, and sense of family that comes from learning and making music together. And there have been some challenges, but overall we've been able to overcome those and continue to offer a really safe learning and music making environment for our students and for our faculty. Even the code orange, with the exception of the change, of course, for wind and brass instruments and singing, we were already meeting or exceeding most of the the distancing requirements and those kinds of things previously, because we've rejigged all the spaces that we use to ensure that students can be spaced out, and they've adapted to that. You would think having to be so far apart when making live music would be a challenge, and of course it'd be preferable to be closer together, but the students, just like the symphony musicians, have adapted and have just really risen to the challenge to make it possible to make music together. Our wind and brass players, some of them had started on strings and for the time being are reverting back to string instruments, and for others, we're keeping them engaged with alternate programming, because we really do want to keep them, of course, in the Sistema family for the time being. And hopefully this is temporary and we'll be able to return to the full program you know, when it's safe to do so. But in the meantime, our teachers are really passionate and really creative, and are working really hard to provide a safe and engaging learning environment for the students, despite the restrictions.
Yeah, hats off to all of the educators. I mean, reimagining classrooms and lessons and what they're teaching and how they're teaching it. I'm curious about Sistema specifically. Roughly how many students are participating in the program this year?
Yeah, we've got 111 students between both sites, which is really quite incredible given you know, everything that families are facing. There definitely are families in both school communities that have chosen to keep their kids at home. But by and large, we're seeing that the Sistema students are just happy and excited to be back and to be with their Sistema family. And so you know, I was really impressed with the level of engagement that we saw from the beginning of the year. And there are some ebbs and flows in attendance, but overall students are here and having a good time.
Yeah, it's very encouraging. Naomi, I'd like to go back to you. We're connecting. You're at Elwick School right now. You can see everybody's spaced out, and I understand you guys are kind of participating in a little bit of a concert today. Can you tell us about that?
Of course. Well, normally once a month, we bring all of the families into the school and perform for them. It's always a very celebratory occasion, wouldn't you say? We have food. Often families bring in food too. So we provide food, people bring their own food, and it's just an opportunity to share music together and to share community. Now, obviously, we can't do that this year, but instead, we've come up with a really wonderful solution where we've recorded videos. So all of the different groups of students have recorded videos. Haya even recorded a duet with one of her teachers.
Amazing.
And we were able to put together a beautiful video thanks to Jeffrey Acosta, who is the Sistema coordinator over at the WSO. We're sending that video home with the students along with a prepackaged meal that they'll bring home to share with their families, to watch the video together, and it will be almost like being all together in the same space.
Yeah, we still get to experience that music, whether we're together or apart. It's still happening. I want to thank you all for taking the time to chat with us at Classic 107 today. Wishing you happy music making, and congrats again on starting the 10th year of Sistema Winnipeg.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Simon.
I was music director Naomi Wu and manager Brent Johnson, along with Keisha and Haya of Sistema Winnipeg. To learn more about the program and support the initiative, visit wso.ca and click on the education tab, or follow the link up at classic107.com.